Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of the THW NHL News and Rumors Report. My name is Jim Parsons. I'm here with the HockeyRaiders.com. This is our News and Rumors Report for January 5th, 2023. Yes, we took a little time off for the holidays, but we are back for 2023 with plenty of news and rumors to talk about. Let's talk about the New York Rangers first. There's lots of talk coming out of the Rangers organization about Alexis Lafreniere, who was a healthy scratch not that long ago, and then, of course, trade speculation kind of popped up out of New York. The most recent reports are that Lafreniere is not going anywhere. The Rangers aren't interested in trading him. Any team that has called so far has been told that they still have faith in the player, that they still have value in the player, and that they're not really ready to move the player. Now, that doesn't mean that the Rangers won't trade Alexis Lafreniere if an offer comes across their table that's just too good to pass up. But the Rangers are not shopping Alexis Lafreniere. This healthy scratch was more about sending him a message, trying to get him to play better two-way hockey and more productively, which he has responded to in the past. So it looks like he's going to get another shot with the Rangers to really improve his game. Headed to Nashville, there's lots of talk that Mattias Ekholm, defenseman, will be traded or could be traded by the Nashville Predators. They're not a team that's doing very well this season, and there's a lot of talk about some tough decisions coming out of the organization. Frank Seravalli of Daily Faceoff has said that Mattias Ekholm is now available from the Predators. He is number 7 on Seravalli's trade bait board. And the Oilers might be a team here that could be interested. There's a lot of similarities. I wrote an article on the Hockey Raiders you can check out between Duncan Keith and Mattias Ekholm and potentially what the Oilers might see in a guy like Mattias Ekholm. But he's got a few years left on his contract at a $6.25 million cap hit, so it's not like it's going to be an easy contract for people to just take on. So Ekholm could be traded by the deadline, but he's got a healthy contract that comes with it, and the Predators will probably have to retain some salary to make this move. Michael Bunting, there's talk in Toronto about what they're planning on doing ahead to the trade deadline. Defenseman's probably going to be their priority here. But Michael Bunting and the Maple Leafs have started to talk in preliminary conversations about a contract extension. Pierre LeBrun has said that the Maple Leafs are willing to go as high as 8 years to get him done on a long-term deal that will bring the annual salary down. That's a question mark, well, whether or not. Now, Bunting's playing great. He's having a good season. He's certainly somebody the Maple Leafs want to keep, and they've been in this situation before where players have left this organization for free agency. But if they want to keep Bunting, the question becomes, how much do you pay him, and do you commit 8 years to him on a pretty small sample size for the Maple Leafs when it comes comparatively to other people who are getting 8-year deals? So it's something that we'll keep our eyes on here as the talks continue, but right now it's just in the prelim stages between Bunting and the Maple Leafs. Finally, the latest on Jakob Chychrun is that the Coyotes are still steady on their ask of the value of at least 2 equivalent first-round picks in a prospect or a player. It does sound like there are teams that are willing to give 1 first-round pick for Chychrun. He has played great for the Arizona Coyotes since coming back. But the second first-round pick, is the kind of hurdle here for most people. Most of these teams do not want to give up 2 first-rounders for Chychrun. The Coyotes are hoping that if Chychrun continues to play as well as he's played since coming back, that's not even going to be an issue, that eventually some team will step forward and say, yeah, he's too good not to give 2 first-rounders for this player. Keep in mind, he's still locked in under a decent contract for a little while here. So we'll see if that happens, but the March 3rd deadline is coming closer. We're only a few months away from it. So that's going to do it for this week, folks. Don't forget, check out the HockeyRaiders.com for everything else, and we'll talk to you on the next one.